Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I'm Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages that come through with the cards for you today. Thank you so much for joining and for being here. So let's begin. Let's find out what comes through. So the first card we have is the High Priestess, showing up in the reverse. With the High Priestess, you could be dealing with a Cancer. And we have the Fool card. And we have the Nine of Pentacles, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Wheel of Fortune. So with the Wheel card showing up at the bottom of the deck, I do feel like there is an element of some karmic energy within this connection. I do feel like it could be a karmic connection that you have with this person. And with that, there could be a lot of repeating patterns and cycles within this connection and going through similar themes within this connection. I do feel like though there is a sense of being able to experience the right connection at the right time, and I do feel like it's teaching you something. It's teaching you a lesson. It's also teaching this person you're dealing with a lesson. With the High Priestess showing up in the reverse though, I do feel like this person has a hard time really understanding their emotions and their feelings, and I feel like it could be something they're a little bit of a stranger to. I do feel like they could be even a little bit afraid of their emotions and the feelings that the connection with you evokes in them. And I do feel like that affects the way that they show up. There could be a feeling of really having a hard time predicting this person and feeling even like there's a lack of transparency, and the way that this person is acting may even throw you off at times. And I feel like that is because this person has such a strange relationship with their emotions in this connection. And I feel like it's also something that is it's really overwhelming to them too. And with the High Priestess, I do feel like there's still a strong connection. I feel like it could even be the kind of connection where you just feel, and I feel like it's quite an intuitive one. But I do feel like it's a strange connection to this person. It's a strange feeling for this person, something they're unfamiliar with and they are really working through on a personal level. I do feel like it could be evoking a lot for this person. It could even be overwhelming at times, and that may make this person come across in a way that is hard to read at times. But I do feel like at times they may also feel the sense of being estranged from themselves because of really being out of touch with their emotions. But we have a Fool card. With the Fool card, I feel like this is the opposite of being afraid of those emotions, and I do feel like there is an excitement that comes to mind when it comes to this connection for you. I do feel like there is this desire to be able to enjoy and experience a connection where you both go all in. I also feel like something about this connection is quite adventurous. It's why it's so exciting. And I do feel like with the Fool card showing up over here, this is about having no baggage prior and coming in completely open to what life kind of throws at you with this connection, and being open to the experience, and even with a very hopeful and optimistic mindset. So I do feel like there is this sense of this person kind of being in a space where they are overthinking, and I feel like you may be in a space where you're more open and more excited for the future and moving things forward. So the Nine of Pentacles showing up over here, I do get an energy of being in a space where in this connection, this person's actions towards you does show them supporting you, and I feel like they do so in practical ways. You could be dealing with an earth sign is what I'm getting, Taurus, Virgo, or even Capricorn, but I do feel like when it comes to the support and the love, they show it in acts of service, or they show it in very practical ways and practical forms of supporting you and supporting this connection. I do feel like with the Wheel card, there is a deeply meaningful connection here. And I do also feel that this person feels that. With the wheel card, I also feel like there is a sense of experiencing something new, something different, and a different type of connection in this connection with this person. I do feel like it's going to take you places that are new and very adventurous as well. I also feel like with this wheel card showing up though, there could be a lot of changes along the way that are experienced, and also a lot of highs and also a lot of lows at times. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Wands. And we have the Four of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups showing up over here, this is giving a bit of an emotionally overwhelming energy. So I do feel like there is a lot of emotion in this connection. I also feel like when it comes to any of the experiences, emotionally it can feel like at times it's a roller coaster and also even a bit unpredictable. But with the Seven of Cups showing up over here, I do feel like there's a need to be a bit grounded with the way in which any of those obstacles or any of those experiences are approached, handled, and looked at. Because I do feel like there is also a lesson within being able to really be more grounded in this connection that's being derived. But with the Six of Pentacles, this person does show up for you in very practical ways. I do feel like they may feel that they have to give a lot to this connection, and I do feel like they do that in very practical ways, more so than perhaps it could even be a bit unexpected. But I do feel like this person cares about this connection and they deem it as important, and I do feel like they are going to show up responsibly for the connection and diligently. I do feel like when it comes to giving to this connection, this person does feel taken out of their comfort zone to some extent, with that High Priestess showing up in the reverse, but they do give a lot to this connection to show how much it means to them. And I do feel like they care a lot. We have the Six of Wands showing up over here, and with the Six of Wands, I do feel like this is a desire to make someone feel special, make someone feel seen in this connection. And with the Six of Wands showing up under the Fool card, I do feel like when it comes to being able to enjoy in a relationship, which is very adventurous, and I do feel like there is an adventurous feel to this connection, and also that it is something that's kind of taking someone out of their comfort zone. So I do feel like there's a desire to make this person feel appreciated, feel special, feel seen, and I do feel like that could be what you're intending to be able to offer this person in this connection, to make it work. I do feel like though with the Six of Wands that there's also a very successful energy to your connection. I do feel like you could work quite well together as a union. We have the Four of Swords showing up under this Nine of Pentacles, and with this Four of Swords showing up over here, I do feel like this is about being able to experience some rest and be able to kind of really process things within this connection. I feel like that's an important part in this connection, especially with a lot of overwhelmment on an emotional level. And also when it comes to that Wheel card showing up, I do feel like with the Wheel that this is a lot of changes that also occur within a connection, and I do feel like it's the journey and it does have changes that occur every now and again. And with this Four of Swords, this is about really being able to be patient through any of those changes. I do feel like this connection is one with a lot of potential, and I do feel like it has a lot of potential to be successful, go the distance, and I also feel like to also kind of grow individually and experience a lot of learning as well for both people in this connection. So I'm going to pull out some more cards from another deck. Okay, so we have the Passion card. We have a heart-to-heart conversation. And we have forgiving and learning. So with this Passion card coming out over here, I do feel like this is a testament to how this person feels about you and how this person feels about spending time with you. I feel this person has a lot of positive emotions around being able to spend time with you and the way they feel about you. I do feel like with this Passion card coming out over here, I do also feel like they're quite passionate about you, about your connection, and about being able to grow with you and be able to really build something something very strong and something that's going to really last and go the distance with you. I do feel like with this Passion card showing up over here that this is showing this person experiencing also a lot of positive emotions that even kind of take them out of their usual, more practical, and even perhaps mundane routine. I do feel like there is something exciting about this connection that gets brought out in this person, and it's a lot of passion that they feel towards you. And I do feel like this connection for them is one that feels very passionate. But we do have a heart-to-heart conversation with this card showing up over here. I do feel like this is about being able to connect in a very meaningful and deep way with this person. I do feel like the interactions you have with this person hold a lot of weight. I also feel like it's something that they carry with them, and I do feel like this is also something you carry with you as far as also thinking about this connection a lot, and also really deeming any of the moments that you spend with this person and conversations that you have with this person is very important and they hold ground. I do feel like your conversations and your interactions, the loving feelings and even the passionate feelings and even the very meaningful depth that is derived from those conversations is something reciprocal and it's felt on a mutual basis. I also feel like there is a sense of excitement when it comes around to communication from hearing this from this person and being able to experience and get lost in conversation with them. So I do feel like with the heart-to-heart conversation showing up over here that there is going to also be a conversation had with this person, and I do feel like it's going to be quite meaningful. And I also feel like it's also going to be something that is it's in alignment with something that you want out of this connection with this person, something that allows you to have a sense of, it brings a sense of excitement for the future, but also reassurance is what I'm getting. And with this forgiving and learning, I am getting a lot of learning in this connection. And I feel like it happens through the experiences, the trials and errors, that you are in a connection where you really learn each other, maybe quite different, or you may just look at life in a different way. And really forgiving and learning is about giving each other grace through any of the ups and the downs in this connection that are experienced. But I do feel like there is a strong connection over here. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Sagittarius, and hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Sagittarius.